My current progress and my current reasoning for why I came to Vietnam in the first place is to lose weight. What's going on, everybody? I'm still working on my diet. Today is technically day 5. Oh, today's day 6 of my 1 hour per day jog. Past 5 days, I've been jogging for an hour, give or take an hour to 30 minutes. I only jog 30 minutes to 45 minutes, like 2 times out of the 5 days. The day I jogged for 45 minutes, I ate cheesecake that day, so that kind of threw me off. My current progress and my current reasoning for why I came to Vietnam in the first place is to lose weight. I wanted to lose 20 pounds. It's getting difficult when you kind of get temptation to eating the stuff here. But that's where, like, thankfully, I was really good at fasting. So I was fasting over in California, and then I brought that over to Vietnam. And so even though I'm tempted and the price is a little bit lower over here, and you might just think like, oh, just 1 or 2. No, it adds up. Like it might be lower in the cost of $1, but it's going to be more costly in the price of calories. So thankfully, again, fasting really helps out. Because of fasting, I was able to avoid any temptations of like lower cost of foods. And I can put up the chart for how much the costs are, but that's beside the point. I'm not here to talk about budgets and stuff. I'm just here to talk about my current progression. So I was able to sign up with a gym membership because I used a local SIM here. So if you come here, you should sign up for a local SIM instead of an international phone. Because I know T-Mobile has international. I don't know about any other carriers, but for sure T-Mobile has international. I signed up for that. That was good for when I first landed, but then after about a couple weeks, I found out that it's probably better to just use an international. It's better to just use a Vietnam SIM. That Vietnam SIM is good for you to sign up for memberships. It's good for you to sign up for store points. So like if you go to like a supermarket or something and they have a store point, they'll use your phone number to kind of track all of your points. I mean, these are small things, but it adds up over time. So that's what I found. It's really helpful for my gym membership because I needed that in order to sign up anyways. And it was really helpful for when I need to use stuff online like Shopee. If you don't know what Shopee is, it's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like eBay, where you see something online, you want to buy it, they'll ship it to you, and then you just either pay for the shipping and the product or you pay for it up front already. But I don't have a Vietnam bank account, so I book it, they'll come out, I'll pay them in cash, and whatever the expense is whatever it is for them to give it to me. The shipping is like Amazon, where it's like same day almost, same day to next day delivery. So today is technically my 6th day of jogging an hour a day. So because I've been kind of lacking a little bit, day number 6, hopefully, is going to be consistent to my 1 hour. I'm taking a picture of it to kind of show my results. Luckily, the spot that I'm trying to go to, they always have a treadmill available, at least one. They always have at least one treadmill that can support my weight. That's the biggest issue. Like they might have like a whole bunch of treadmills, but then there's specific treadmills that can support a higher weight person, and that's the one that I need. Because all the other ones, the more readily available treadmills, those can't really support my weight. So when I'm jogging, it would just I would get stuck on the step and then it kind of pull me back. So I had that biggest issue for me when I needed to go jog. And luckily, there's always one available at the place that I was staying at. And the place that I was staying at was, I forgot. I'll put it somewhere around here. But that gym has been really great. It had AC. That's another thing too. So some of the gyms, I want to say like 70% of the gyms that I saw so far were outdoors and they didn't have any AC, just a fan. And I just couldn't deal with that. If I'm jogging long term, I need some cold air to hit me. If you're stuck in this kind of heat, good luck jogging for that whole hour. I haven't stepped on a scale yet. I feel like I've been losing. I think I might have dropped 1 pound since I've joined, since I started my jogs. I might have dropped 1 pound within 1 week. What I've been doing so far for tracking my progress is just to make sure that I diet every day, get my coffee per day, get my fasting in per day. And by fasting, I know coffee doesn't count as a fast because the coffee isn't just bitter. My coffee is sweet. It's a cafe muy. And I drink that thing. I nurse that drink almost all the way through until dinner time. And then at dinner time, I would eat like a bom thịt nướng or something. And then I would call it a day with a whole bunch of fruit. I would snack those fruits in between so I wouldn't be too hungry. And that's kind of where I've been sustaining my diet. So in the morning, coffee all the way up until dinner time, where I would eat a bom thịt nướng, gỏi cuốn, or something that's like veggie / protein. And then after the bom thịt nướng, I would hit the gym. After the gym, I would eat like a whole bunch of fruit. So that is how my diet goes. And I would say maybe about 1,000 calories per day or something, 1,500 calories per day, if you include the coffee at 400 to 500. So yeah, that's how I'm sustaining it. So calorie deficit plus jogging at an hour a day is kind of where my sweet spot is right now. So hopefully by the end of my 5-month journey, 6-month journey, that I would finally have something more visible as far as the abs go. Right now it's just like I'm sitting down, but you can still see it. It's pretty chubby. It's about an inch. It was about 1.5 inches when I first started my diet. Not the gym, but just the diet. So when I first came here, I was eating like a whole bunch of food because I was eating with 3 families for Tet. It was nonstop. Plus drinking too. There was a lot of drinking, shots, beer. I can't do beer, but I did a lot of Hennessy shots with Coca-Cola as my chaser. And now I'm kind of doing it lighter with some soju, which I shouldn't even drink alcohol at all in the first place because that's all bad. Alcohol is going to completely destroy your liver. I've felt the repercussions of the alcohol like literally the day after when I hit the gym. Man, it was so bad. So yeah, I would completely avoid alcohol in general. So how am I paying for the gym membership? Since it's all in cash, I do a monthly subscription. So the monthly membership is 300,000 or something. You could do daily too, but the daily rate is more expensive. I would not do the daily rate. I would just go for the monthly, and it is 300,000 VND just to sign up for the monthly subscription. So what they do is they take a picture of your face. Your face will scan onto the camera to let you in and out of the gym, kind of like a facial recognition in order to unlock the doors. So that's pretty much it. From there, you go in, you work out, you do your thing. They have a shower, which is underneath the gym. If you're afraid that when you come here that you're going to just ball out and just eat like nonstop because everything is so inexpensive in your eyes as well as mine, I would suggest fasting for about a month. So do intermittent fasting where you wake up in the morning, you eat nothing. Lunchtime, you eat nothing. The only thing that I would suggest is to drink black coffee so that it can kind of suppress your appetite. And then from there, eat for dinner. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't have to do like a full 24-hour fast or anything. Just eat for dinner. You starve off for breakfast and lunch, eat for dinner, and then you should be good until the very next day. And then you repeat the cycle. So you do that for a whole entire month. And so when you like meet up with people to eat or something, it's not as tempting for you. You can just kind of starve off and you're just like, nah, I'm good. And then you stick to your diet, you stick to your plan, your scheduled time to eat. Don't be like, okay, I can eat whenever and just restart the timer. No, be very specific to the time that you eat. For me, it was 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock is the time that I would eat. The maximum that I would eat up to is 8 o'clock. So I give myself a 2-hour window. That's it. any time outside of that window, I would not eat, and I would be very strict to that time frame. The only thing that I'm limited to is just the coffee, which is my exception. There's no other exceptions. So if it's not coffee, and my coffee intake is up until 3 p.m., so I wouldn't drink coffee after 3 p.m. You know, how are you so able to be so strict on your diet? Well, this is how I do it, because my rule is coffee up until 3 p.m. From 3 until 6, like absolutely no eating. And then from 6 until 8, that is my window of opportunity to eat. And I try to keep that within like 1,000 to 1,500 calorie. So I'm still at a deficit. I'm still fasting, and sort of, if you don't include the coffee. So I'm still fasting, and then I can still stick to my schedule, my rules. As long as I do not break my rules, I'm good to go. Those are my tips and advice for you guys when you guys come here. If you think that, you know, you're too concerned with all the temptations here, do fasting first. It helps. And if you're doing it for religious reasons, I kind of do it for religious reasons too. So, you know, being a Christian, it's good to fast. I'm not gonna go into specifics as to why. 40 days, 40 nights, stuff like that. That's your own personal reasons. But what I find personally is that your temptations start to really go away when you fast. So do that before coming here, and you should be solid to go if you're worried about anything else. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.